Hi everyone, thanks for jumping back. Today I want to cover the CrowdStrike chart with you. I have already uploaded a large video for the start of the week where I already covered CrowdStrike today. I will link that for you and you can check that out. I have many stocks there. It's not only CrowdStrike, it's also Energy Fuels, HIMS, United Health, Strategy. But anyway, I will link it for you. Check it out and let's jump in right now. On the CrowdStrike chart, I'm currently tracking, some scenarios, and one of them is that we already topped in a larger fifth wave here in green in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're coming down in the second wave, or that we saw some kind of a B wave top, and that would look like wave 1 here. Then we saw or go into the orange count in a larger A wave, and now we topped in this larger B wave in orange, and that would look like that in an A wave, B wave, and now we saw the C wave in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're coming down. B waves can overshoot. That would be a really massive overshoot here, but it's still possible. So I would count this one here as an A wave, B wave, and now C wave, maybe in a flat correction, and that we reset this wave 2 in this direction here into the orange wave C. This is possible, or we topped in a larger wave 5 or larger wave 1 then, and now we get a second wave to the downside. But this is currently pretty speculative, as well as the multi 1-2 setup here in a 1-2. Then we go into the white count 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And this 1-2 will get invalidated at 298. First indication that we will invalidate this white wave 2. I will zoom into the micro count right now, and we can identify here the first signal is, in my opinion, that we invalidate here this circle white wave 2, a 1-2 setup, when we're breaking below the $335.95. And I can still count this one here as a 1-2. When we say, okay, this one here was an A wave, B wave, overshooting B wave, and now we are on the way down in 1, 2, 3, and the fourth wave was potentially here, and then the fifth wave to the downside, and ideally we hold the $335. I mean, we are pretty close to it, and from there on we should the third of the third wave in the most bullish scenarios. But this gets unlikely when we breaking below the 298. I mean, then we have invalidated this 1-2 setup, and I mean, we can put the Fibonacci retracement for this one here and say, okay, this was an A wave, overshooting B wave again, but this is also really speculative. I don't like the structure at all. I have already mentioned that in my last update today. I mean, we have already broken below to the downside of the rising wedge pattern. And this is always a warning, in my opinion, because this can, as you can see, it's accelerating to the downside because we have stops here below these levels, all the swing lows here, and this will accelerate if we're breaking below these levels. And therefore, I'm potentially tracking here the red count, that this could be, okay, let's put that out, could be a potential 5-way structure to the downside in C or in a in the red count, we have a potential wave 1. And then we see wave 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside in the larger C wave to the downside after the potential B wave top. Or if we topped in 5 waves here and we have a larger wave 1 here, that we now coming down not in a wave 1, it's probably an A wave. Then we get some kind of a B wave. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a C wave. And this could be maybe the larger wave 2. And from there on, we can trade the larger third wave to the upside. But that will show the future because this is currently just speculating. Trading this currently or buying in is catching a falling knife. What I want to see for a bottoming signal is currently a proper 5-wave move to the upside. And so if we assume that we have formed here now, or we're forming a low. Oh, sorry, I want the C wave here. This is the 5th wave of C. And there the bottom. And as you can see, we have, this was the 3rd wave. We have hit ideal resistance for this internal wave 4 at 425. And now this could be the potential 5th wave to the upside, to the downside of the C wave of 2. So we give this chart a chance. But what I want to see right now is, yeah, when we take here again, let's take this one. $150, let's make this one. I want the price in a 5-wave structure breaking through this resistance at 450. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be, here's our first signal when we're breaking above the 450 in 5 waves. That would be the second signal, and then A, B, C down. This could be a potential entry zone to trade it. But currently it's catching a falling knife. I mean, it can easily extend or accelerate more to the downside here, especially when we're breaking below the $298. So that said, all eyes here on the $335 in the next sessions. If we cannot hold it, we will test the level here at 298 with a high probability. And if we're breaking below that level, yeah, then I assume that we are in some kind of a larger correction. If you like that update here, then please like and subscribe. And yeah, check also out our memberships down below. I keep you updated in a Telegram channel there. And see you next time. Bye-bye.